and she showed up looking like Babadook and Saw had a baby.
Look, Khloe Kardashian's fingers clasped.
Someone who just like lays there and just like, Jay-Z, are you done yet? Like,
well, now that I have that visual of you doing it, maybe.
Now we're getting into some viral sensations.
Okay,
of the
now
year.
this I'm all about. I'm very viral, if you know what I mean.
Yo, honey. Happy holidays, Just Sayers. Welcome to this week's episode of the Just Saying podcast. I'm your host, Justin Martindale, and this week I have our very first returning guest. You are it. You are the moment. You are the handsome, the talented, star-studded
Santa Claus.
Santa Claus John Hill, everyone.
Thank you for having me back.
I mean, it's time.
I'm pretty sure my dad didn't die again yesterday.
Yeah, which, by the way, I did not know that. The first time you were here, you were like, I totally bombed that. And I was like, no, everyone loved it. And I was like, why do you say that? You're like, my dad died that day. I'm like, why were you here?
I don't know why I came. I wanted to support. I didn't want to cancel.
You're an artist.
I'm anti-flake. I am an artist.
The craft. The show must go on.
This podcast, which is easily rescheduled, was very demanding to show up to.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. Honestly, all jokes aside, I think I just wanted to have something to do.
Yeah.
So thank you.
Keep your mind off of it. Well, I'm glad you're back.
Come and bomb.
Yeah.
Appreciate it.
No, you were great. No, it was fine.
What else are you going to do? Sit at home and cry?
I mean, what day is it? No, but I'm very excited to have you on again.
I love you and I love your show. And thanks for coming on my show all the time.
Oh my gosh, yes. The News with John Hill.
Thank you.
On Radio Andy every Tuesday?
8 a.m.
8 a.m. So
Why
much
did
fun.
I do this just now?
I don't know.
I'm sorry. I
that's
was trying to do an 8 and then I can't count. So I did 2 instead. And then it was a peace sign.
It's okay, Boomer.
I'm sorry.
I
am a boomer.
No, but I had to have you on because last year I was on your year-end review show. And I was like, you know what I want to do this year? A year-end review.
You thief.
Even though
I was the first person to ever think of that on a podcast,
Are you?
Yeah.
Wow. Legend.
Favorite things of the year. I know I invented that.
I know, but it was also just such a year like trying to put it all together because it was a whirlwind.
Yeah. Every year I think, you know what? I'm going to keep a running list throughout the year so that by the time we get to the end of the year, you're not thinking, what happened this year?
What happened?
Guess what I didn't do again? I didn't do that again. So
you didn't?
I try to keep a mental list, but I can't remember yesterday.
Well, we have an actual list.
Oh, you're so smart.
I know, an actual list. But first off, you're gay. I'm gay.
Wait.
What was your Spotify year-end review? I need to know now.
Okay.
Because I got a DM from someone, and they're like, you and John Hill with this Caroline Palachuk. And I'm like, she was my number 4.
I think she was my number 4 as well. Let's see. Number 1, okay, artist-wise was Taylor. Just because don't be mad. Don't be mad. No, I know. I didn't mean for it to be.
This is over.
Well, you know what's really...
Check out John Hill every Tuesday.
Oh, John had to run. Cut his mic. John's dad died again.
Just get him where it hurts. No, Taylor was number 1. That's fine.
Because I was really trying to bone up.
What?
You heard me. I was trying. I did go see her show because my friend is her backup singer, and I was going to see the show, and I wanted to just kind of have her on. I drove to Vegas and left her on the whole time when I was driving there.
Alone?
There's always one. No, with a boyfriend.
You had a boyfriend?
Yeah, we drove to Vegas to see Taylor in concert.
How did that end up?
He got the flu.
She'll do that. And then, are you still with this guy?
No, we're not. Yeah.
She cursed you.
She killed us.
This is what she does.
She gave us the flu and killed the relationship.
He had diarrhea in front of you and you broke up.
Yeah.
It's okay.
The thorn of the Wrapped is that a song that I do not listen to it was my most listened to song, but I was learning it because I wanted to mock it by learning how to play it on the piano.
Oh, so you listened to it over and over and over again, and now it's your number 1 song. And it was?
Rush by Troye Sivan.
I mean, that's good.
I know, but I don't want people thinking that like I'm sitting at home like doing my makeup in my mirror at home. Like
you're not doing your makeup. You're doing your poppers.
Douching.
Douching.
Troye Sivan
yeah,
Rush.
with a tank top and...
Yeah.
I feel the rush, addicted to your love.
It's very funny. It plays really.
It's so good.
It's really funny when you make it into a ballad on the piano. Hold on though. What city did it say you were most
That
like?
was such a cool feature, was it not?
Yeah, but I'm a very white woman.
Connecticut?
Cambridge, Massachusetts.
Work! I was Melbourne, Australia.
Oh, that's hot.
That's kind of hot, yeah.
And Melbourne is a very chic city. Artistic. It's like the Austin of Australia.
Perfect. That's a great comparison. Evan was New York.
Ugh,
I know. And I was Melbourne, Australia.
well, who skewed you? Was it Kylie? It was. It was, huh?
Mm-hmm.
She
It was the year of Pedam Pedam.
See,
I
didn't listen to Pedam Pedam as much because it starts to mess with my brain.
Yeah. Oh, it was, yeah. Kylie Minogue was my number one artist, and then followed by Dua Lipa, then followed by Madonna,
Solid.
number 4, Caroline Polachek. That was it. I was happy with that.
That's a solid list.
And then people were like, wow, you didn't even have Taylor on your list. And I'm like, and?
I didn't have Beyonce. I had Muna up there.
Oh, I like Muna.
Muna for me was, I think, number 2. And then 1975.
Okay, that makes sense.
So Muna, Caroline, 1975, Troye Sivan, Rush, and Taylor.
What's that? My favorite Muna song is What I Want. That's my favorite. It's What I Want.
Co-written by Leland.
That's such a good song.
Yeah.
I love it. All right, well, let's get into the year.
Okay, what year is it?
God, I almost blanked for a second.
Okay.
2023. This is the year-end wrap-up. And right off the bat, I have to say, who had the biggest year of all, in your opinion?
The biggest year of
Who
all?
had the biggest year of all?
Let's see, Bad Baby made $50 million on OnlyFans. That's kind of big.
Did he really?
It's a girl. Don't gender Bad Baby improperly.
Bad Baby? No, I went Bad Bunny. There's too many bad things.
I know. Okay, well, okay, that's probably not
Bad
it, though.
Baby? Oh, that's the
Catch Me Outside.
Catch Me Outside. How about it? Yeah. 50 million. Wow.
Yeah, the biggest year? Beyonce.
Close. Ozempic.
Right.
Ozempic.
No pun intended.
No pun intended. Ozempic had the biggest year. I felt like this was a trend that started off very taboo.
Uh-huh.
And then we saw the housewives transform in front of our very eyes.
I had a doctor tell me the other day that I should go on it. And no
Do not
offense,
listen to this doctor.
I don't think I need to go on
At all.
But he was like, it's not for, he's like, everyone's going to start taking Ozempic because it's good for preventing Alzheimer's. And I said, I grabbed my purse and I left.
Yeah, as
That's
you should.
insane.
We see your Instagram. You do not need Ozempic at all.
Thanks.
You're just shirtless thought.
I just turned 46. I'm trying to be a whore while I still can.
You look great. I mean, everyone's like, God damn, John Hill. And I'm like,
Give me the Wegovy.
give it to me. I'll take Ozempic now. No, but it was so crazy because I felt like it started off with like, who was like the first? Who were the OG OZs?
Everyone accused Kyle Richards of it.
But before Kyle, it was like Rebel Wilson, Mindy
right.
Kaling.
Oh my God, yeah.
Kaling?
Yeah, Kaling. Yeah, Rebel. They kind of just shrank like little raisins.
Even Adele. Remember Adele was like dressed up in Jamaica and they were like, well, that's Adele?
Well, that's because she had a dreadlock wig on, which wasn't appropriate.
We've all shopped at a Spencer's gift shop now and then, you know?
Wow, Ozempic. Yeah, the Great Deflation.
Yeah, the Great Deflation.
Yeah.
Absolutely. And that's what I thought was so interesting because it was so taboo. People were talking like negatively about it. They're like, oh, they're not doing it the authentic way. And then people were like, oh, diabetics really need it. And then we had Mounjaro. We had like it was like the new vaccine. It was like,
Right. Who are you on? Who are you wearing?
Who are you wearing? Who are you injecting? Mounjaro. And then there was like the other one, Johnson & Johnson. I don't know.
Osbournes just shriveled.
Sharon shriveled below 100.
Skinny.
I know.
She does look too skinny.
She looks too skinny. I know.
There's a video from this year where they're both, Kelly and Sharon are both doing an interview on Zoom, and they're both sitting on the same chair. They're just sharing a chair because they're so skinny.
Really?
Yeah. It's too much.
It is weird. And I just, I think people do definitely, it can get a little much,
Sure.
you know?
I'm already nauseous enough
Same.
in life.
Oh.
I don't need an injectable way to make my food process more slowly in my digestive tract. I already can't.
Mm-hmm. I am taking colon broom.
Right.
And I don't know if it's working or not. Because I just feel bloated and constipated all the time.
I haven't pooped in 6 months.
God, I love your discipline.
Yeah.
But I think we need to normalize Ozempic. Like, I feel like the fad is over, the judgment, now everyone's on it. And also, we have eyes. We all know what you looked like 3 months ago. Right?
What do you think Erica Jane is on? She will not say she did Ozempic. She says hormones.
Hormones.
What hormones is doing that to you?
There are no hormones that are doing that. That's just her thinking she's got us all. I mean,
like test? What
hormones?
Yeah.
Just losing weight with her hormones. But here's some celebrities that were rumored, or if you're Meredith from Salt Lake, rumors. Oh my God, I ran into Angie and Whitney at Orbar last night.
At where?
Orbar.
Orbar? Horbar?
Orbar.
Oh, okay.
I would love it if it was Horbar.
They would be at Horbar.
Angie looked snatched in real life. I liked it.
Love her.
Yeah, she's
snatched.
I like her.
Is she the Greek one?
Is she? Yes, she always lets us know she's Greek. Her daughter's name's Electra.
She threw the milk the other night on that episode a few weeks ago and was like, "Whoopa!" Yeah, I was like, "Look, I get it, your method, but
her dad's Zeus. Yeah, okay. We get it." Amy Schumer was rumored to be on Ozempic. Julia Fox. We'll talk about her more. Okay. I know. We also had Chelsea Handler. So pretty much,
I don't think is Chelsea on Ozempic.
She's on something. I don't know.
Does she need to go on Ozempic?
I don't think she does. She says she took it accidentally.
Oh, that's right. Her doctor was like, here, take this. I'm telling you, doctors are trying to push it in LA, and they're saying it's not just for weight loss. It's like, oh, here, this is good for your blood sugar. I'm telling you.
So we're all, and you know what's in those syringes? Chips. Microchips.
Oh,
look it up. Conspiracy theories.
I want a microchip. I want something else to think for me. I'm thinking on my own too much, and it is not working.
I get exhausted having to figure out where the PayPal pad is. No. They're like, okay. And I'm like, and they're like, it's over here. And I'm like, oh God, I just want to.
Your pad? Oh, your PayPal pad? What's a PayPal
what
pad?
You know what I'm talking about? When you pay by your phone and you put it up
to your wallet?
Your wallet in your iPhone.
Yeah.
But if sometimes it's over here, sometimes it's actually in the thing, and I'll just be like this, and they're like, you have to put it over here, and I'm like,
yes,
yeah,
the tap,
the tap, yes,
okay,
sorry, what did I call it?
The pad. You're so obsessed with pads today. I know that your period is just overflowing, but you have to stop.
My chair.
Can we get another tampon in for this real quick?
It's a heavy flow week. I'm sorry, during Christmas.
She just hit puberty. It's her hormones, like Erica Jane.
I feel the rush.
The gush.
We have the icon of Ozempic, Kyle Richards.
But she still hasn't said she is on it, right? So
she doesn't need to. She's had a rough enough year.
Is working out. Remember, she went to the gym in Vegas, and I've been to a Vegas gym. I tried to do that too. Just take the time off.
When did your crabs clear up?
They're still here. I brought them with me. Actually, they're sitting in my car waiting for my.
You got them. You got bed bugs from the Paris Hotel.
Oh my God! I got them from the Planet Hollywood Hotel, which was $700 a night.
What?
I can't even.
For what? A Forever 21 in the lobby?
Yeah, a Desigual.
What? That's so weird.
Yeah,
why so
Auntie
much?
Anne's. I don't know.
Was it because it was BravoCon? Those bitches.
I know. And the F1 Formula One racing. What a shit show. Why would you go watch cars drive
Was that the one with the racetrack and the guy, they forgot to put the pothole down in the...
Yes.
Idiot.
I know.
God.
Don't ever go to Vegas. You like Vegas, though.
No, I hate it.
Oh,
good. I can't stand it. I try. Every time I go, I'm just like, I'm going to feel different. And now I'm just like, get me out of here. I don't like it.
I'm
not a gambler.
Me either.
I'll do a slot. I'll do a Wizard of Oz slot.
I'll gamble with my mental health, but not with my money.
I do that every day, and it's a continual journey.
Yeah, but you're winning.
Well, we'll see. Oh, Elon Musk was rumored to be on Ozempic.
Oh, she's on it.
She's on it.
Yes, because she was on that boat, and everyone, including his dad, was like, yeah, fat ass. People making really mean comments, which, whatever. And then he went on Ozempic,
Yeah. And then we have Khloe Kardashian.
Did it just happen in her fingers, or is it in the body?
Can we just talk about Khloe Kardashian's fingers for 1 second? My favorite drunk drawn on Instagram.
Yeah.
I sent him one, or whoever it is, I don't even know if it's a boy or a girl.
That guy's brilliant.
Sent the claw.
Yep.
The Khloe Kardashian claw, I think, is a gay icon. If it's up there with Babadook, it's up there with Greta Thunberg.
Yes.
It is the Khloe Kardashian hand is definitely
10 little Grim Reapers.
Yeah.
Reaching for you.
Reaching.
Or the guy, who's the villain in Star Wars? The hooded.
The Emperor?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like she's
Palpatine.
got 10 of those Palpatines.
Ah!
Yeah, give me the Palpatine manicure.
Yes.
It's
just lightning coming out.
Yes. But then this is happening in the rest of the body.
I mean, next year, what Kardashian will we get? I don't know. Every year, it's just a new
yeah,
new model and make.
Northwest is appearing to be a fashion critic. That's the news on Northwest. No,
Northwest is a monster.
She's a minor, so I won't say she's a monster.
She is a little monster because she likes Lady Gaga.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yep. She's a little monster.
But I mean, I definitely am afraid for when Northwest gets old. Like, I feel like there is going to be a reckoning. There is going like in those old horror films where the clouds just roll in when Northwest is like, I am independent now. Like
Palpatine.
Yeah. Full Palpatine.
Yeah. It's in her genes.
Speaking of Northwest, another big moment of the year were Nepo babies.
I wish
that was a great transition, by the way.
Congratulations.
Thank you so much.
Yeah.
Yeah. Nepo babies in 2023 were all the rage. People actually called it the year of the Nepo baby.
It's a great reminder. I always need a reminder that I came from nothing.
Right. I think that really
I
makes
had
us
no
something.
help. Yeah.
If you were a Nepo baby, who would you want your parents to be?
That's easy.
Have you thought of this? I was like, I'm going to put him on the spot. And you're like, I got it.
You mean just like a fantasy scenario? I would say I have this fantasy that Glenn Close and Jeff Bridges had an affair on the set of Jagged Edge, and I was their illegitimate child. Did I say that out loud?
You have thought about this?
No.
You have come up with the scenario?
Listen.
Because you said it, and I was like, oh my God, that's totally you.
Look at my face.
Do you know what mine is?
Like they had sex and it's me? Go ahead.
Martha Plimpton and Patrick Swayze had a baby after Tu Wong Fu, thanks for everything, Julie Newmar.
Done, I'm leaving.
Yeah. And that was mine.
Bring me my crabs, I'm leaving.
My boyfriend watched Goonies for the first time ever, and he was like, what is that? And I'm like, what? He goes, is that a boy or a girl? I'm like, that's Martha Plimpton.
Oh my God.
He goes, she looks like you was a kid. I'm like, I know.
Yeah, it's me.
It's me in the movie.
Or Dolly Parton and Kenny Rogers.
You?
Yeah.
I could see that one.
But maybe my grandparents.
Right.
Yeah.
But do you think they hit it?
I would like to think that back in the day, before everything was so puritanical in this country, fuck yeah.
Like Kenny and
yeah. They're
Dolly.
Like killing time on a smoke break between takes for the video, and they're like, yeah, wanna fuck?
With the rotisserie chicken going on in the background.
Kenny Rogers rotisserie chicken.
Do you remember the one in San Antonio?
There was one. It was over by Crossroads Mall.
Yeah. And there was another one off like Hebner Road or something like that. And I was like, what is this? And
delicious.
was it?
And then he ended up having breast cancer. So
he had what?
Male breast cancer.
Did he really?
Yeah. So get yourself checked. Can I check you right now?
Please. Wait, did he really have breast?
Yes, he did. Kenny Rogers.
Was it chicken breast cancer?
Hey, girl.
God. Listen up, Just Sayers. The holidays are here and they are messy. And did you guys know that we accumulate more trash, specifically 25% more trash from Thanksgiving to New Year's? Yeah. Why? Because humans are gross. And that's why Blue Land is here to help. Blue Land is on a mission to eliminate single-use plastics by reinventing cleaning essentials to be better for you, your family, as well as the planet. Just grab one of their Forever bottles, which are these beautiful bottles that you can just fill up with water and you pop in a tablet and it's going to get the work done for you. And I'm talking counter spray. I'm talking glass cleaner, multi-surface purposes, hand soap, toilet cleaners, laundry soap. Blue Land has got you covered. Blue Land products are made with ingredients that you and your family can feel good about. And they're going to do something special for you listeners right now. Get 15% off your order by going to blueland.com/justsayin. You won't want to miss this. Blueland.com/justsayin for 15% off right now. That's blueland.com/justsayin for 15% off. This episode of Just Say with Justin Martindale is brought to you in part by Wild Grain. You know how I love my grain? Wild. Wild Grain is the first ever bake from frozen subscription box for sourdough breads, pastas, artisanal pastries, you name it. Every item at Wild Grain bakes from Frozen. You heard me, from Frozen in 25 minutes or less with what? No, that's 0 thawing required. I know it sounds crazy, but it's true. The team at Wild Grain just sent me a new box, and I have to tell you, I love it. They sent me ciabatta breads. They sent me some pastas. They sent me this Belgian waffles that taste like I just spent hours in the kitchen making. It's so fresh, so wonderful. You just take it out of the freezer, throw it in your oven, 25 minutes or less. It is ready to go. It makes your whole place smell like a patisserie, a boulangerie. Like it smells like you're in a French bakery. It's delicious. And listen up, now you can fully customize your Wild Grain box so you can get any combination you want. Breads, pastries, pastas, whatever you want. If you want a box of all bread, Live Queen. Pastas, go for it. Pastries, you do you. 2024 is your year. Plus, for a limited time, get $30 off your first box. Yes, that's right. $30 off your first box. Plus, you mean there's more? Yes, Justin. You can get free croissants in every box when you go to wildgrain.com/justsaying to start your subscription. You heard me. Free croissants in every box and $30 off your first box when you go to wildgrain.com/justsaying. That's wildgrain.com/justsaying. Or you can use your promo code, shout out promo code, justsaying at checkout. We're just going to keep this going. It was also the year of the memoir.
Oh my God. I'm listening to Barbara's right now. I've been listening to it for weeks. It's 48 hours long.
Of course it is.
It's so good though.
Is it?
If you listen to it, I would never read it, but listening to it is hysterical.
So you are more of an audiobook. Is she narrating the audiobook herself?
Yeah.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Yeah. It's fascinating.
She has her memoir called My Name is Barbara.
Straight to the point.
By Barbara Streisand. I am more of a book holder. I like to hold the book, engage with the book.
I saw you read Brittany's.
Did you read Brittany?
No, I saw your take of it, and I didn't have to.
Here's the thing. Everyone who listened to Brittany's audiobook was bamboozled. Because A, you had Michelle Williams, Academy Award nominee, reading this thing. When you actually have the book in front of you, it's like chapter 1. Hey, y'all. Then you flip the page and there's a blank page and then it's chapter 2.
I kind of respect it though. It's on brand.
It is on brand. And then at the end, she gets you because in the acknowledgement, she's like, here's to all the people who thought this was going to be covered in emojis. And I'm like, that was me.
Is it a good book though?
No.
Really?
I mean, I feel like the book came out and everyone was posting what is in the book, so I kind of knew everything. I mean, the biggest bombshell that I thought was when
the Justin stuff.
Well, the Justin stuff was just douchey.
Yeah,
we
knew that.
We know. But it was just they had the abortion when they were 19, and they gave her some pills to get rid of it or whatever. And she's in the bathroom, heaving and sad. And he comes in with a guitar and is playing Oasis or some shit on the guitar. I'm like, just kill me already.
Yeah.
God.
That's traumatizing.
Yeah. I mean, and then the whole part where she they forced her into another Las Vegas residency, and that video where she just walks off and gets in the car and leaves.
Yeah.
They committed her again after that. And when she got out, everyone was like, hi, girl, how's it going? And she was like, are you kidding me?
How long is her book?
It's the easiest. I think it's 215 pages.
250?
215 or something like that.
Barbara's is 900.
Of course it is.
Single space, double-sided bullshit.
Calligraphy font, just, micro font.
She talks about, she will describe a painting for 100 pages.
But that's what makes her Barbara. Does she talk about the bump on her nose on Barbara Walters' interview?
The whole time.
Yeah.
She talks about how much she loves it, and she's been angry if people have airbrushed it off.
I get that.
I'm not even a huge Barbara fan.
I'm not either.
I've never seen Funny Girl. I've never seen either. A Star is Born.
Did you see The Mirror Has Two Faces?
I did.
Gay.
I was in high school, and it was.
But I never saw The Mirror Has Two Faces. However, I did lyrically
Fockers.
dance in my living room to Celine and Barbara's Tell him that the sun and moon rise in his eyes. Reach out to him.
What a and whisper, hey. I'm sorry, bad song.
It's a terrible song, but it's camp.
Yeah.
You know, speaking of Celine, she got stiff person syndrome this year.
I'm trying not to react. I'm going to try to stay stiff.
But the good news, you're trying not to react?
Well, it's just such a random thing to have happened, and it's so tragic.
Mm-hmm.
It's not funny, but you kind of go, what the fuck? Mm-hmm. It's like a WTF reaction.
Well,
I don't want to be misconstrued as laughter because I'm not laughing at her.
But it is a funny, like...
What the fuck are you talking about?
Yeah.
That's so sad.
It is sad. And they found out, like, what caused it.
What did cause it?
She drove to Vegas to see Taylor Swift.
Oh my God, I'm gonna kill you. Was it too much peanut butter? Have you seen that video?
Just twerking. But other memoirs this year. Everyone had a memoir.
Yes.
The Woman in Me, Britney Spears. We talked about that. Spare by Prince Harry.
Yeah. Don't care.
I don't either.
Never will.
I have never been just over a royal. Down the Drain by Julia Fox.
Now, this is one I would want to read.
Mm-hmm.
I loved her Uncut Gems.
Uncut Gems.
I loved her in that movie.
Yeah.
I really, truly did.
But Down the Drain by Julia Fox. She's doing it.
She's doing the most,
and
actually.
She also
with
did
the
that,
least.
She also had that interview with, where they like went into her house.
I did see this, and it was a small apartment in New York, and she was like, this is where my son lives, and it was like a closet. But having lived in New York, it makes kind of sense.
Yeah.
But now I guess she lives in a better place.
I hope so. But I was also like, pick up your toys if a camera crew's coming. My God.
Yeah, single mom, though.
Single mom. Doing it.
There's toys all over my apartment. I don't even have kids. I don't pick up that shit.
What kind of toys?
I don't know.
Worthy by Jada Pinkett?
No.
No.
It's a hard pass.
Hard pass.
This is someone I love. I love Jada Pinkett Smith, and I want to hear less about it.
Yeah.
Because I want to keep loving her.
Mm-hmm.
Because she's on thin ice with me.
Oh, I know. One of my favorite moments was when they did the SNL sketch where they were auditioning for Britney Spears, the narration, and Ego was Jada Pinkett Smith.
Oh my God.
And she's reading Worthy, and she's like, and Tupac had alopecia. So good. Oh, yeah. And then finally, Paris, the memoir by Paris Hilton.
Winner.
Did you read that one?
No, but it's the winner.
I think so, too.
I love Paris.
I do, too. What? I mean...
A new mother of two. Well, one's coming or whatever.
No, she had it.
She has two
Well,
now.
she didn't have it. Someone had it. She got it on Etsy.
There's two.
Yeah. But also, what a huge year for women. Because these three women dominated the touring charts this summer. And if you don't know which women I'm talking about, you know the women.
The fairy godmothers from Sleeping Beauty?
Yes. Flora, Fauna, and Merriweather. Taylor Swift, Beyonce, and Madonna. I mean, dominated.
Do you hate Taylor? What is the problem?
No, I don't hate her.
Why are you not a stan? Why are you not a
I
Swiftie?
just am not a follower.
Do you like her music?
She's a good song. I feel like Aretha Franklin right now. I'm like, beautiful gowns. Beautiful gowns.
Yeah.
No, I like her, but we had
A falling out.
No, we did not. Harlan Williams was on a couple weeks ago, and he said the same thing that I was feeling. He was just like, I just feel like it's way too calculated and just way too overexposed. And like, you'll see her and she's like, oh my God, I'm at this football game. How wild. You know, and it's like,
I don't disagree, for sure.
yeah. And I'm like, I think she's a very talented songwriter.
Yes.
But I feel like her fans are mean.
Yeah.
And you're not allowed to like critique anything that she does.
She's like the Mother of God cult leader.
Yes. Oh my,
out.
no, Mother God. Mother God, which I can't wait to watch. But yeah, I'm like, only cult leaders make documentaries about themselves. And who did that? Taylor Swift and her Eras video.
Beyonce too.
Well, I know, but Beyonce's like a different cult.
Oh my God, no.
She's like a David Koresh cult,
Stop.
you know?
She's like NXIVM.
Yeah, she's like NXIVM. Like, it's very on brand.
Yeah. Oh my God, I hate you.
But I did not see the Taylor Swift concert. Did you? Yeah.
No. It came
I don't
out-
want friendship bracelets and
No.
Utah horse girl side braids. I don't need it.
That's an absolute no. It came out around Halloween. And I'm not kidding. When I saw footage of what was happening inside the AMC theaters, I thought it was not Scary Farm. I thought it was a haunted house.
Thank you. They
Haunted.
were linked, holding hands, being like,
Stabbing.
the blood of Taylor will deliver us. I'm
Yes.
like, what? Like, is this paranormal activity?
I will not be paying for that, and I will not be sitting through that.
No.
I know grown men who went dressed as cats to that movie.
Dressed as cats?
Yeah, cats. I don't know why. Something to do with an Easter egg or some bullshit.
Enough with the Easter eggs.
I'm done. I don't have time to pay my taxes from 2022.
Oh, just get me
I'm
out
gonna
of here.
find an Easter egg in your video from last year. Oh my God.
You know what she meant when her hair was brushed to the side?
She loves the number 46.
One time she farted in Brazil. Yeah, it's like,
She loves pads, not tampons.
yeah, no kid. It's just like, it just exhausts me.
One time she farted in Brazil.
Yeah. Did you see that? They put her shirt on Jesus.
In Brazil, the big Jesus?
The big Jesus.
Oh my God.
The big Jesus in Brazil.
You know what?
They put a Taylor Swift t-shirt on, and I'm like,
Is that
where is the Republican outrage?
right? And that's also where that one fan died. So where's your Jesus now? Sorry.
So dark, but so right.
I'm just saying the facts.
And it was really hot.
Jesus was hot?
No, the weather that.
Oh,
Yeah.
right. Okay, yes. But Jesus was hot for the record.
Also, Madonna was on tour. She had a big scare. She had a big scare.
Yeah, a life-threatening flatlining scare.
Yeah.
A Narcan scare.
Yeah. Was it a Narcan scare?
Yes.
Bacterial infection. Because she's a bacterial girl living in a bacterial
I
world.
hate you.
I know.
Meningina.
But I think the big stir of it all was when she was on the Grammys and she showed up looking like Babadook and Saw had a baby.
Look, Khloe Kardashian's fingers clasped.
Like we were all like, what is that?
She's Khloe's fingers from the waist up, and then she's Barney's new ass from the waist down.
Yeah, Barney's hemorrhoid and then
Barney was also on Ozempic. We left him out.
Barney was on
Barney got
Ozempic.
yassified.
Come through, Barney. Yeah, but like I'm so glad she got together. We had Bob on a couple episodes ago, and he was like telling us about the tour, and it's picked up, and it looks incredible.
Bob is working that tour.
Bob is working
I've
the
seen
tour.
footage, and it's incredible.
I know. I'm really excited. I'm going to go in March, and she just looks amazing. I think she just got it all out.
Yeah.
She got back to work, and I'm really excited. I'm happy for her.
She had a ray of light. Yeah.
Her face is still frozen, but
she started respecting herself.
and I love that. I was like, we all were just kind of like, enough with the whole like snail trailing, the chair. Like, quit humping things. Like, just do your shit. You've got the hits, girl.
Although I hope that I am that horny at 60 plus.
Do you think she's horny?
Yes.
Okay.
That is a horned up
Nana. Yeah.
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 That's like ass up, no words, door open, like level horn. No words. Just
Door is unlocked.
yeah. No words. Pump and dump. Like she's serving like it's like extra injection of hormones for Erica Jane. She had to double the dose. She's so horny.
I know. Do you think, okay, and who's the horniest, Taylor, Beyonce, or Madonna? Madonna, right?
Madonna.
Do you think Beyonce's a pillow princess?
Describe that for the listeners at home and me.
Someone who just like lays there and just like, Jay-Z, are you done yet? Like,
Well, now that I have that visual of you doing it, maybe. Yeah, maybe.
I think Taylor's a freak.
I think that makes sense. I think she's probably she knows what she wants, probably.
Yeah.
I bet she's an amazing
Lover?
sexual lover. Yeah. I bet she is.
Do you think she listens to her own music?
Yes, because
What era? Like, I feel like if you're hooking up with Taylor Swift, you have to be like, what
You mean
era
during sex?
are we in? Huh?
you
Yeah.
mean during sex, I bet she puts on Reputation.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I really thought, gang, gang, gang. Okay. However, Kylie Minogue went on tour as well. Well, she did a Vegas residency.
Yeah.
Kylie Minogue had one of the biggest years. The biggest years. Pedam Pedam was all the rage. We could not get enough of it, myself included.
Your Spotify Wrapped is proof.
It was so much fun. I loved her. I still love her. I was jamming out to Time Bomb on the way up here. It was just so funny, and I just felt like it was such a viral video, like a viral moment where everyone was putting it in clips of videos and whatever.
I was doing shows
reenacting it.
I was doing shows on Fire Island all summer, and every night at 11, you could just it was like little explosions of Pedam Pedam. I love a pop song that is onomatopoeical in nature.
Onomatopoeia is like buzz, right?
Pow, Pedam.
Pow, Pedam.
Yeah.
I didn't know what it was. I remember like it came out and I was like, what's Pedam Pedam? I thought it was like a town in India or something. Yeah,
yes.
I was like, what is Pedam
Or some
Pedam?
sort of delicious noodle.
Yeah, and then it was like, no, it's the sound of my heartbeat. And I was like, you bitch.
Yeah, smart.
But yes, she had her Las Vegas residency. It was 15 concerts, and it was incredibly expensive. And it was at a very small venue. And then she stretched it out to a longer tour.
She stretched it out all right.
Yeah. Oh, she stretched out a lot of people this summer.
Yeah.
But it was a 1,000-seat club at Voltaire in the Venetian. And I need a bigger tour. She needs to do a bigger tour. Cut that Vegas shit out.
But yeah, I think Americans need to, now that Pedam was such a big hit, maybe they will, because I would hate to think of Kylie in a big stadium, like only half full. But Americans on the whole need to like figure it out with Kylie.
They need to figure it out and get it together because, like, she's amazing. Yeah, she really is. And I think she would, like give her the Super Bowl. Also, I don't need Usher at the Super Bowl.
I certainly don't need Usher. Who do you want to have to be at the Super Bowl next year? Who do you think?
I would love, like, honestly, Taylor's turned it down so many times. I think one day she'll do it.
Yeah.
I think that I don't know. Who else is there?
I would like to see.
I would love Dua Lipa. I think Dua Lipa would be great, but she needs like a couple more years.
This is a dumb question.
What?
Can you do it? Well,
what?
I don't know.
What?
Like, don't you have to be kind of like American?
Do you?
I don't know. Is that a racist thing to say?
No, I mean, it's a very American thing to say.
I don't know. But like NFL, like what other like Kosovoians are like leading the halftime show? I would love Dua Lipa.
I mean, Shakira did it.
Right.
Jennifer Lopez.
That was like Latin night though.
That was Latin Heat night at Cherry Pop.
You know who I would like? I would like, and this is obviously because I'm old and from where it always comes back to
Captain and Tennille.
Not that old, bitch. I would like Reba, Brooks and Dunn. I would like a 90s country. If they're going to do it for the hip hop kids, do it for the 90s country queens.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Oh my God. Give
Reba,
me
Winona Judd.
Give
Alan
me
Jack, Lizzie
Leanne
Campbell.
Womack.
Yes, thank you. A country.
Who else? Who else was in Garth Brooks?
Yes, bitch. Trisha, bring the wife.
Clint Black.
Oh my God, I was so wet for Clint Black in high school.
Clint Black made me horny.
You know, Miss Macbeth, our English teacher at Clark High School, used to be Clint Black's teacher. Drink.
She was one of my favorite teachers of all time. Shout out Miss, and that was our English teacher.
I think about her every day.
Our English, huh?
I think about her every day.
You do? I hope she's still around.
She has such a beautiful smile and she was
so great. She was so supportive too of like theater and like the arts.
Gay.
I
always was getting like half a wink from her, like, you know what? It's okay that you made an F on this test because one day soon it's not going to matter for you.
Yeah. She's like, one day you will be legs up, no talk.
Pedam, stretching out to Kylie.
I remember like dating my girlfriend at the time and I'd look over and she'd be like, and this was our English teacher named Miss Macbeth. Like the Shakespearean play.
Yep.
And yeah, she was just the best.
I hope she's doing well. A country halftime show would be lit.
Yeah. Trisha Yearwood, Strawberry Wine. Give me Jody Messina.
Heads Carolina.
Oh God,
Reba.
That would be amazing. Yeah. Reba, get on the halftime show.
There's a conspiracy theory that says that Taylor is dating Travis Kelce because she didn't get something about, she wanted the halftime show before but couldn't do it at the time that she wanted to, and she's dating him to like go around them so that she can like own them and do the halftime show. Who knows?
She owns the NFL now. But
He's so hot. I'm sorry. I don't care what anybody says.
I know.
I don't want to think he's hot, but he is.
I have the worst.
Such a pretty smile.
I know. Fan art scares me.
What's that?
You know when you like Google search stuff and then like people like draw them naked?
I've not seen that, but I'm going to be doing it. Actually, can we take 5?
You can take 5, yeah. Because I feel like there's people out there who like Photoshop like fake nudes.
Yeah. I've seen that. Oh, that's like with Henry Cavill and Tom Holland in The Creek. I've seen. Never mind.
The Creek?
Never mind.
Is that the AI one?
Mm-hmm.
I saw that one.
Yeah.
It was pretty good.
Yeah.
But you know what else was most watched? Was Rihanna's 2023 Super Bowl halftime show. It is now the most watched halftime show of all time.
Listen, pregnant, live. Live your life.
Pregnant, lift.
Oh my God.
Remember she was just suspended?
That was a Squid Game set.
It was totally a Squid Game set.
Yeah.
It was.
Precarious nature.
Yeah, like she should have just like gotten on that platform, raised it, and you just heard like it was just like full on Squid Game realness, and everyone was kind of giving her shit about it because they were like, "Oh, it wasn't giving." I'm like, "She's 8 months pregnant."
She's pregnant. I thought it was. I don't need craziness like The Weeknd did. Did The Weeknd do it? Wasn't it The Weeknd? Somebody did it. It was like too much. The
Weeknd did do it, yeah.
And he was like going through all these different sets. Yes, it was a crazy set, but it was simple in a way where it was like a bunch of platforms. She's on it. They're all dancing, singing great songs. Then it's done. I don't need like too much.
Well, and they were like, she didn't bring anybody with her. And I'm like, she brought an unborn child with her.
Right. Yeah.
She brought a +1 inside her.
I've done that.
You've brought a +1 inside you?
Yeah. Sometimes
plus a couple?
Sometimes plus 2.
Yeah. It's a +5 or 6. Microdosing. We've all heard about it. It's everywhere. If you don't know what microdosing is, go to microdose.com to find out. I don't like to go all in. I like just feeling the right amount of good, the right amount of relaxed, especially after a hard day. I just want to like unwind without having to drink a glass of wine or 5. And microdose is that. They deliver it right to your door. It's the right amount of THC to just give you just a nice, relaxing feel. And I'm telling you, I tried these and they are the best microdose gummies I have ever tried. And I'm not just saying that. I've actually given them to my friends too, and they're like, where did you get that? I have been looking for something like this. And here it is. Go to microdose.com and use code JustSayin to get free shipping and 30% off your first order. Go to microdose.com and use code JustSayin to get 30% off your first order. Again, that's microdose.com and use code JustSayin for 30% off. Trust me, you will thank me. Here are the best TV shows of 2023. Did you watch a lot of TV this year?
Selectively, yes. I always try to keep in touch.
I had
mostly cult documentaries, but yes.
Are you a true crime queen?
Depends, yeah.
Yeah. I'm not. But I will watch Godmother or whatever.
A cult
and Twin Flames and all that stuff.
Escaping Twin Flames. Yeah. Love Has Won, the Cult of Mother God. It is so sad. The first episode, you're like, oh, haha, kind of like this old ex-McDonald's manager got a cult going. But then mid-episode 2, I started to get physically sick. It was so upsetting. But
can't wait. Can't wait. Just in time for the holidays.
Yeah.
Number 1 was The Bear. I loved The Bear.
Same.
I loved The Bear.
I resisted.
I did too. You know why? And this is when I start a show, when I start getting assaulted.
Me too.
When people are like, what the fuck is wrong with you? You're not watching this show. And you're like, okay, I'll watch it.
Right. And when people start raving about something way too much, I don't want to watch it.
Yeah.
It's so annoying. But when I finally did, I fell in love with it.
I loved The Bear. I loved The Bear. And you know what? My friend lives up in the hills. And every now and then we'll drive. And he is running shirtless down Mulholland.
That's a balls-free, free ballin' queen.
We roll our windows down and go, yes, chef. And he probably hates that.
Whip it out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I love The Bear.
Were you ever a waiter or a cook or anything?
Was I?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Where were you a waitress at?
Did you think I was a cook?
I don't know.
No.
Did you ever work in a restaurant?
I did wait tables for a long time everywhere. I couldn't even name him. I don't even have that long of a show because it was a lot of places.
Where in San Antonio?
Oh, where?
The Macaroni Grill?
No.
Carrabba's?
No, it was a Mexican restaurant called Sausalitos. And I was such a good waiter that we had to carry the big trays, and the ground was slick, and someone spilt like a margarita or something. And honey, she flew in the air with the tray, landed right on my back, queso everywhere. It was theater.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. And I got back up, walked to the back, and was like, I'm going home.
Did you smell like sizzling fajitas every day?
Every day.
Yeah. You still smell like them.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Yeah. Honey, this tray is sizzling always. Succession was also
Loved it.
I loved it too. Everyone was like, the last episode is soup. I'm like, shut up.
That was beautiful.
Top Boy.
Excuse me?
From Netflix.
No.
I don't know Top Boy.
I need to adjust my cue.
I know Bottom Man, but I do not know Top Boy.
I know Bottom Bitch.
Bottom Bitch. The Last of Us with Pedro Pascal.
Okay. This is where we may differ.
Okay.
No.
You didn't like it.
I don't go for the Pedro Pascal is daddy like phase. I can't.
Are you jealous?
Maybe, probably.
Yeah.
I don't.
You don't find the allure.
I think he's fine.
Go back up. Let's see Pedro Pascal. You don't think that?
That is not for me. That is no. No, it's not. I know he's wonderful.
Yeah, he's a great.
I love that. I love him, but I didn't understand the fan reaction of like, I would die for this man.
Right, I get that.
I also thought the girl in that show was real annoying.
Oh yeah.
Like you got bit by a mushroom and you're the last kid on earth. Like, let's just call it.
Well, and it was like that whole like, fuck you, dad. And you're like, oh, okay.
There's always like an annoying lesbian left at the end of the world. Why?
Yeah, I know. I mean, could you even?
No, I couldn't.
The best episode was the gay couple. That was my favorite.
And that's where I stopped.
That's
I
where you
watched it and I was like, I've seen it. I've seen the bottle episode. I'm good.
Oh, yeah.
That was a great show.
I was jamming out to that Linda Ronstadt song for weeks.
It was a beautiful episode.
It was so great.
Don't
I
get
hope
mad
it
at
wins
me.
everything.
I loved it.
Next we have, let's see what else we have. Poker Face, I didn't care for.
I watched one episode.
I think I did too.
And I love Natasha Lyonne.
It's just that Russian doll shit just makes me like go insane. I think that's what turned me off about was Russian doll.
Right.
And then it was like Poker Face. And I was like, I don't care because I was so annoyed by Russian doll.
I do like Rhianna Johnson, whoever that is who makes Knives Out, who made this show as well. I love him. I love that type of thing. I think, going through a lazy phase where I didn't want to think about anything. I want to just watch entertainment, and it was too smart of a show. I think I wanted to be a little dumb.
Fair enough. Escape.
Yeah.
Barry season 4?
No.
Next.
I did watch a little bit of Barry on a Delta flight and thought it was really entertaining. And then the plane landed and then I forgot all about it.
Exactly. If you for spooky season this year, follow the House of Usher.
Oh, I watched some of it.
It was good.
Yeah, campy.
Very campy. Every episode, like one of the kids like dies and it's like an Edgar Allan Poe
bad
story.
acting.
It was great. And it was very diverse.
Love diversity.
I do too. I'm a Virgo, Prime Video. Don't care.
What?
Because I'm not. The Gallows Poll, BBC.
Poll?
And then Blue Lights, BBC.
These are the
top 10 shows of the year. I have no idea.
Blue Balls, maybe.
Blue Balls. Suits. Wasn't that one on Netflix? No one cared? Whatever. Okay, moving on.
Suits.
Suits, the Meghan Markle show. That's what I call it.
I've never seen it.
I don't care to.
Yeah.
Now we're getting into some viral sensations of the
Okay, now
year.
this I'm all about. I'm very viral, if you know what I mean.
Yo, honey. Right off the top of my head, I went to right on the top of my bat. What a long year. This one went all over. It was Ariana DeBose singing. Angela Bassett did the thing. She did the thing. Did Angela Bassett win? No.
What an insane moment.
What? It was a what?
This was an insane moment.
Absolutely. Because it was weird because she was trying to cover sisters doing it for themselves.
Yeah.
By naming all the women that were in the nominations for the awards. And then it just kind of was just like this, like, Angela Bassett did the thing. And we were like, what?
I have to say, though, like the confidence to go out there and do that and own it and commit like that is beyond my scope.
Yeah.
And I'm here for it. And I'm really glad it exists. It almost made me, I don't know the word, upset.
Oh.
It made me come. Yeah. It made me, I ejaculated.
Angrily.
Yeah.
It's like a hateful, just,
Yeah.
I get that. There she is.
All the ladies in the room, supporting and leading, all here I presume. Hong Chow, Dolly D, Carrie and Carrie with the C. Dame Emma, I'm so fond. Anna girl, you were great and blonde. Danielle D, you broke my heart. Michelle, I've loved you from the start. Angela Bassett,
She's like running out of breath. You know what it's reminding me of? Lisa Barlow at Heather Gay's book launch.
You're so right.
The rap.
Yeah. The rap, it's like, there's nothing wrong with this. It's actually fully committed and like not a dumb idea.
Right.
But everyone's sitting there judging her with their crazy faces.
They're all like,
and even though she is an iconic performer and an Oscar winner, and she's was in The Heights or whatever, and is like
in
West Side Story.
She's been in the new movie Wish.
But like, and she's capable of pulling this. But it's such a no offense, but like it sounds like a white woman wrote the rap, and it sounds like a white version of something that was supposed to have rhythm but didn't.
Do you think a white woman wrote the lyrics? Angela Bassett did the thing?
No, I don't.
I think so.
But it sounds like they did.
Angela Bassett did the thing.
It just sounded a little inauthentic.
Yeah,
and authentic is the word of the year.
Yeah, it sounds like a white woman at Chili's karaoke.
Yeah.
Yeah, I get it. Speaking of white women at Chili's karaoke, this is one of my favorites. It's Cilla Black, who has come out of retiring. I don't know what archive. I don't know who this woman is, but she is everywhere. And if you don't know who I'm talking about, just take a listen.
Surprise, surprise. Surprise, surprise.
I love it
She's
so much.
Liverpudlian.
She's what?
She's Liverpudlian. She's from the UK. She was a big UK star in the 70s, and she had a show. She would open the show every time with this song.
It's everything. It has swept over to this side of the pond. I figured it was the 70s, obviously, but like, my God, it's to the point now where I was in the green room of the main room, and Eliza Schlesinger was back there with me, and we just like looked at each other, and we were just like, surprise, surprise. And she said it back, and we just had this like conversation with this song. It
never doesn't work.
It just is so, like, they've put this woman in a green screen so you can add your whatever to the back. I mean, she is the meme. She is the memement.
The memement. She's everything.
She is. I love her so much.
She's the friend I never had. The mother I never had. The dad that died yesterday.
Yeah, you could be like when your dad dies on the day of the podcast.
Oh my God. Surprise, surprise.
It's just your face like,
surprise, surprise. Oh, John, we have a update. Your dad actually did pass away again. Why is it hashtag cringe? There's nothing cringe.
No, there's nothing cringe. I hate these little shithead kids who keep telling things that are like they're bad. I'm like, you just have no taste.
No.
You have no art form. And finally.
Okay.
Finally, yes. The moment that took us all by surprise. Britney Spears dancing with the knives, living her Britney Hanna lifestyle. I mean, she just did another one like not too long ago where she was like naked in bed, like chomping her teeth, like, yeah.
Posting the other. I've just noticed now that we're watching a boomerang of it, there's a shit stain on her white underwear. Do you see this? Look at that. Just like doo-doo brown on the right cheek. Hold on, watch for it. See that?
Where?
It's like she sat in coffee. On the right cheek.
She sat in coffee.
It's like she sat in coffee. Or poop.
Oops, I spilled my latte. My latte's all spilled.
Like the knives.
Yeah.
The knives.
And the like, you guys are fake knives I got from a Halloween store. No, they're not. No, they're not. But
is it bad? Is it something bad about me that I kind of get it? I think it makes sense. Like
this?
Yeah.
Oh, this is the world today.
Yeah. Like,
this is a representation of this year.
I think they are fake knives.
If I could sum up the chaos of 2023, it would be Britney Spears dancing with knives.
Surprise, surprise.
With that song playing in the background. But yes, Jeffrey, I love this guy. Jeffrey Mixed on Instagram.
Love him too.
Yeah, Jeffrey Nelson is his name. And he pops up like the best. This is just a little shout out to him because he just pops up old clips of like Days of Our Lives, Melrose Place, Dynasty, and just like they're just so much
that
fun.
That thing about homosexuals right there was so funny. Did you see that one?
The which one?
It was like a a nightly news.
Oh
ABC
yeah,
news
homosexuals in your
they're
neighborhood.
around.
But also he is a big Madonna fan, and he started a movement.
A GoFundMe for her ass.
No, he started a movement. He it was a hashtag called Justice for Causing a Commotion.
Oh my God, I love that song.
Yeah, and he was like trying to get Madonna to play Causing a Commotion at one of her songs, at one of her concerts, and she did finally.
She did. I also love Who's That Girl? Sorry about it.
Who's That Girl's a great one.
I love that film. Iconic cinematic experience.
I just need a Madonna Ballads tour. Give me You'll See. Give me Take a Bow.
I See You Through the Smoky Air.
Give me Rain.
Rain. Another reason why Uncut Gems was such an amazing film.
Rain.
Pivotal moment in the movie.
It is true. Hey, Just Sayers, do you ever feel like money is just flying out of your bank account? I know I do, and I'll tell you what it is. It's these damn subscriptions. We have so many, from streaming services to delivery services to gym memberships to parenting apps. They're everywhere, and they all come with a subscription. I know I sit there sometimes on my phone and it's like, bloop, this was taken out of your account. And I'm like, okay. And I don't question it because you're just so used to it. And that's why Rocket Money has you covered. Rocket Money is a personal finance app that finds and cancels your unwanted subscriptions and monitors your spending and helps lower your bills. I can see everything. All you have to do is just download the app. It links up to your bank account and you have everything right in front of you, and you can keep personal tabs on everything that you are paying for. It's all right in front of you, plain as day. You're not double paying for the same app. You have control over what you are spending. They will even help lower and negotiate your bills for up to 20%. All you have to do is just take a picture of your bill and Rocket Money takes care of the rest. Rocket Money has over 5 million users and has helped save its members an average of $720 a year with over, wait for it, 500 million, that's 500 million in canceled subscriptions. So stop wasting money on things you don't use. Cancel your unwanted subscriptions by going to rocketmoney.com/sayin. That's rocketmoney.com/sayin. rocketmoney.com/sayin. And start saving. Also, who had a pivotal moment this year? Lizzo. We're at the point now where Lizzo, this whole like backup dancers and the fat shaming and the Amsterdam trip.
I've been to a sex show in Amsterdam and I have seen the banana in the vagina in college.
You need to lead with that next time.
Like, I've been there. I've seen it.
You've seen that show? You had tickets before Lizzo?
This was in 1999. Yeah. And they did a candle. A girl does a candle in the vagina and she lights it. She does a whole dance with it and tries to maintain the flame. And then and they make guys get out of the audience, like, who are, you know.
You're in the crowd?
You're in the crowd.
Oh, I thought it was like you're in like a room, like a red room.
It's like it's a small room.
Uh-huh.
But like, you know, it's people off the street. I mean, maybe Lizzo was in a small room.
So it's like the original room here at the Comedy Store.
Exactly.
Okay, so it's like I would go on stage with a candle in my ass.
In your twat.
Yeah,
Yes.
and then like light it and be like, oh, candles, am I right?
And then it would slip out because you're so loose.
Oh, God, thank you. I wish.
Yeah.
But that makes sense because I didn't know that. Because that makes sense if there's audience participation to be like, hey, get up on stage. And everyone's like, oh,
It is-
Lizzo's making me do this. It's like,
Right. And listen, I don't know if it's the same exact one, but the culture there in the red light district is very much like, oh, these sailors are off duty.
Right.
Like, everybody get in here, going to do something crazy.
Right,
It's
right.
Very much, it's not like, listen, I need you
would you
to.
violently assault you in
Yeah.
front of an audience of people.
Yeah.
Well, it's finally now to the point where she's like, can we just drop all this? Like, seriously, it's so played out and tired. And I could not agree more. And I want this case to be dismissed. Then I want Lizzo to look into the camera, pull out her flute, and that's it.
And then sit on it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And be like, Amsterdam, what? Like, not even a flute in her hand, just like it's just coming from somewhere, but where?
How is she playing it?
Yeah, how is she playing that flute?
Yeah.
We also had the reveal of our Sexiest Man Alive this year, Patrick Dempsey.
Yeah.
Didn't like it.
It seemed to me right after we had this discussion on my show with Andy, and he was like, that's such a random choice. And then I saw the movie Thanksgiving, in which he is the lead. And it was like, this seems like a package deal. Like, he's the lead of this new big movie.
Was it Was it though?
I loved it.
Is it still
Have you
out?
seen it?
No, not
Oh,
yet.
Justin, you have to.
I know. I've been busy.
It really is so fun. It's very much like I know you
Jeff
did
Lewis
last
went and saw it, and I was like, "You went and saw Thanksgiving?
It's cute. It's fun.
This Thanksgiving, there will be no leftovers."
My only criticism is they say that one too many times. Guess who is in that movie?
Surprise, surprise. Surprise, surprise. Who?
Gina Gershon. If that's not reason to get you there, I don't know what will be.
Is it Gina Gershon, Crystal Summers?
Unfortunately, Crystal Connors.
Crystal
did
Connors,
not
right.
make it,
Oh,
but
God. Huge gay faux pas.
And
Sorry.
it's not even Gina Gershon bound. It's more Gina Gershon, just random cameo, but whatever, I'll take it.
I know. I will take it too. Okay, I'll go see it.
Listen, Patrick Dempsey is hot. He's a handsome man.
Yeah.
Good hair, like you.
Thank you. But I was
Similar
like,
hair.
here's the thing. I get it, but also I think the big critique from online was like, this should have been 10 years ago. And I'm like, no one's happy anymore.
Right. That's also ageist. I don't mind that someone who's 61 is Sexiest Man Alive. I just think that
I just thought they couldn't say a lot. I don't think a lot of people could do it because of the strike.
Right.
And I think he kind of like got snubbed a couple times, and then they were like, well, he's hot and he's not in anything really right now.
Who is the sexiest man alive in your opinion?
Oh, God, I knew this day would come. Like of all time or like right now?
Let's start with right now and then all time.
Well, I think the biggest robbery of all is Henry Cavill.
Agree. He's too good for us.
God, we do not deserve him.
And he seems like a great person.
He is a very
And
sweet
that doesn't
person.
fly in Hollywood.
He is a great person. He's also a very strong ally.
Too hot.
Too hot.
I've seen him in the creek with Tom Holland.
God.
What about
I would pay money to just
do what?
watch him shower.
I would pay money just to watch him walk down the street or yell at "Hey Chef" from my car. Yeah.
I would drive off said cliff if
Same.
I saw him shirtless jogging.
Yeah, I don't want him to drive into me.
Well, who's yours?
I don't know.
Because I feel like yours is going to like,
What?
I don't know. I feel like it could go one way or it could go like Tom Holland.
No, I don't. You know what?
Or
I
like
have
Timothy Chalamet.
I have it. Not Timothy Chalamet. Martha Plimpton. That's actually mine. The sexiest man
Martha
alive.
Plimpton is the hottest man in Hollywood.
Yeah. Do they have a sexiest woman alive?
No,
Or
I think it's like the most,
beautiful.
I think it's like most beautiful, right? Yeah. Surprised no one's been like, enough!
surprise.
We're all the same.
surprise.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But
Oh,
yeah,
God.
yes, people were actually pissed off because Pedro Pascal didn't get the cover. Wait, who was yours? You didn't answer the question.
Of this, mine's maybe like Orlando Bloom.
What?
I don't listen. Ever since I saw him on that kayak naked, I haven't been able to get out of my mind.
Really?
Yeah, he has.
Do you bloom for him, Troy Sivan?
I'm gonna kill every chunk of you.
Weird. Now I got to go look at that again. I have such a like list of things to do because of you today.
Yeah. There's a research Kenny Rogers breast cancer.
Yeah. I got to look up Kenny Rogers breast cancer. I got to look up. You have to look up fan porn art.
Oh my God.
Yep.
It's already on my top of mind.
It's everywhere. And when you see, I'm sure there's like a fake one of you. Let's see.
When you mean fake, is it like AI?
I'm gonna
Like
type in.
is it like
watch.
photoshopped on regular body? Oh my God, I don't give my consent.
Hold on. Do you have nudes?
What do you mean, do I have nudes?
Do you have nudes like online?
that I've sent to someone?
Okay, let's see.
I do not have public nudes, that's for sure.
No, you don't. Like, you know what I'm talking about? It's just like you with your shirt off and stuff. But it's like,
What site are you looking at?
oh, no.
Wait, what site?
No, it's just like if you just go online, sometimes someone will Photoshop your face
Onto a naked body?
to someone's body. They'll do it like celebrities and
Well, I
stuff
hope
like
they
that.
do it on a good body.
Right? You're like Orlando
Or a
Bloom's
big
body.
dick. Yeah.
Yeah. I don't have any, thank God, yet.
Well, let's work on that.
Thank
Do
you.
you want me to
For the
leak-
new year,
you
I
leak
want
mine, I'll leak
fake
yours.
nudes.
Okay.
Huh?
You leak mine, I'll leak yours.
Okay. We leak each other. But yes, back to Pedro Pascal. He had a whole year. We get it.
I could have seen him on the cover of that. Yeah.
I would have appreciated it as well, but just because he did have an incredible year. Last of Us, Mandalorian. He was in that, what was that gay movie with he was in some Where he's like wasn't he like a rancher or something like that? I don't know. He's just done so much.
He's in that Nicolas Cage movie too. The unbearable weight of.
Oh
yes,
incredible.
He became a big meme from that.
Yeah, he's just done everything.
Yeah.
And I think he just got signed to play Mr. Fantastic in the Marvel version of Fantastic Four. So he's
Share
doing
the
well.
wealth. Share the wealth.
But yeah. Also, it was the year that Paris Hilton became a mom twice.
Love it.
Happy for her. I love it. She is actually she had him via surrogate, and I was like, only Paris Hilton can like have her baby like the good old fashioned stork way. You know what I mean? Like, she was just fine. Then all of a sudden, she's like, surprise, surprise!
I had a baby.
She had a baby.
Was this the year? Not to bring it down. That
Sure.
Diamond Baby escaped from a photo shoot and disappeared forever, presumably dead. Her dog.
Oh, I know Diamond Baby.
Was Diamond Baby?
I feel like Diamond Baby was this year because I think we talked about it on your show.
Diamond Baby. Diamond Baby. Just again. Paris is at a fashion shoot or photo shoot, and Diamond Baby escapes. You couldn't write that.
And she was devastated.
Yeah, she
put out a ransom.
Yeah.
And then I was like, girl, that's some Falcon lunch.
That's a dead dog.
Yeah, that is gone.
Yeah.
And this and where she lives, like those coyotes just like gone.
Yeah.
And that's the worst. Ugh.
You think
Can't even imagine.
LA is very populated, but it's also populated by owls.
Owls, coyotes, hawks.
Yeah. And thieves.
And thieves.
Yeah. And cars.
And sociopaths and narcissists.
But Diamond Baby, if you're listening,
come
DM
home.
Justin.
Please.
Yeah.
I mean, you know what would be the best gift for Paris in the new year?
A third.
A third baby? She already has London. She has Phoenix. She's going to have Tampa. Tallahassee, Waxahachie. She's going to have some good ones.
Tucson.
Oxnard.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
Yeah. St. Petersburg.
Palm Springs.
Yes.
I think there's already a Hilton in Palm Springs, though.
Probably.
But
Houston
Hilton. Ooh, that's kind of cute.
Yeah.
I like that.
Saskatoon
Hilton. Yes. Buffalo.
Oh, Buffalo Hilton's actually
Buffalo Hilton.
That's a porn name.
That's totally a porn name.
But Buffalo Hilton, the porn star, has a specific talent, if you know what I mean. Blumpkin Hilton. Blumpkin made such a reemergence in my vernacular this year for some reason. Surprise, surprise.
For those surprise, surprise. Speaking of Blumpkins, Kyle Richards and Mauricio Umansky have separated, and the world was shook. They were like, no. He is now on Dancing with the Stars. He got voted off absolutely. Like the fourth or fifth episode.
I'm sorry, that's a hot man.
Do you think Mauricio's hot?
Yes.
I get it. I see it.
You don't. Okay. Maybe not that photo, but
not
yes.
that photo, but yeah, I get it. I see the appeal.
Oh, come on.
Yeah, and Kyle, they were married for like 20-something years.
But they're still married, aren't they?
Allegedly.
I think they're going to figure it out.
I don't think they will.
You don't? You
No.
think she's full, you know what I mean? Les?
I don't think she's full, but I definitely, she's just having that like.
Yeah, you got
that woman in the wind moment.
What? Woman in the wind.
Yeah, just a woman who's just like
feeling the breeze.
Has California, yes. Carolina. Yes.
Faith Hill, I Can Feel You Breathe.
Yes. In the bed, in the desert.
In the desert with silk.
Yes, that is Kyle.
Silks.
She's in her
Shania
50s.
Twain, The Woman in Me.
You've got away. Yes.
Shania at the Super Bowl. Just gonna say it. Shania, Reba, Winona.
Here's your Pepsi halftime special. Fireworks go off. Let's
Come on,
go,
girls.
If you were listening halftime, please make this happen. But yes, so Kyle is now with Morgan Wade.
Yeah, you know, Morgan Wade came up on my Spotify, not Wrapped. She didn't have that much play, but she did come up on like a recommended for you. And I gotta say, I was into it.
I think she's gonna have a moment in 2024.
Yeah. I love an approachable
I don't know. I didn't mean to like
an approachable lesbian tattoo like musician. That's like, you know.
I'm
great.
I'm Team Morgan Wade.
Uh-huh.
And not G
JoJo
Flip.
Siwa. Oh, me too.
G Flip the fuck out of here. I just saw Selling Sunset and I'm like, Chriselle, what are you doing?
Yeah. What's your beef with G Flip?
I just don't get it. As someone from Melbourne, Australia, I
Right.
get it, but like I don't understand the hype. Like
Okay.
like Chriselle in Selling Sunset's like, oh, G Flip's on tour and da-da. We've not heard. I have yet to hear a G Flip song.
I have heard one.
Okay. Is that the only one?
It's good.
Okay. What's it called?
Worst Person Alive. It's the name of the song.
Is it?
It is.
Or is
it's
it,
good.
you know?
It's a good song. And she's like drumming.
Well, a lot of people thought that the worst person alive was Tom Sandoval.
You're killing it with the transition.
Thank you so much.
Yeah.
Thank you. Scandoval shook the reality world.
Shocking.
Do you watch Vanderpump Rules?
Not really.
I don't either. Who watches this show?
A lot of people.
I know. Everyone was very invested. I'm friends with like Lala. I know
Yeah.
Stassi.
Yeah.
I think I threw one of them out of one of my shows because she was shit-faced. What's her name?
Kristen, probably.
Kristen.
Yeah.
She just kept talking. I was like, out.
We live here.
Yeah.
We literally live in WeHo.
Yeah.
I saw you out and about like not too long ago at that taco place, which is now closed.
Oh, Justin Queso's
Yeah.
RIP.
No, the other place. That one place was open for like a day and I ran into you. It was right next to Sir.
Mr. Tempo.
Yeah.
Oh,
But, like,
what a nightmare that was.
We're around those.
Yeah.
So like, I don't necessarily want to go home and turn on the TV, but I am still up to date on what's happening. And
Yeah.
when this happened, my first question was like, isn't that what happens on this show?
What do you want? Do you want to see them mixing drinks?
They do date each other and they do cheat on each other. Like, the last time I did watch it was a few years ago when this all happened before. So the first question was always like, why is this a surprise? This is what the show's literally about. But I think
it's not what the show's about. This is what restaurant people do.
restaurant people.
Restaurant people.
You would know.
Restaurant people all hook up with each other. They all spend all their tips in one night on booze and drugs and
Yeah.
and then they do it again the next day. Restaurant people are the horniest people. If you're a service worker, we're on to you.
Yeah. Well,
So tip your wait staff 20% at least.
be a good tipper.
Because they need to get
by the people they should be getting fucked by. But
Mm-hmm.
what I've heard in scientific communities is that the fumes from sizzling fajitas does go up the nostrils. It mixes with the pheromones in the brain
Yeah.
and it turns you horny and crazy.
it's an aphrodisiac.
Yeah.
It's like the new oysters. It's fajitas.
yeah, sizzling.
If you smell sizzling meat,
get ready to fuck.
it's just erotic. There's presentation.
Sweat,
Just,
spread.
everyone's just smoke.
Yes.
Just like
Silks.
everyone turns around to be like, who got the fajitas? Like everyone loves
Yes.
it.
It's
Like the
calling attention to yourself. Narcissist. And if you order narcissistic fajitas, you're sizzling.
Oh, God, I remember what was it? Papacitos fajitas.
Oh my God. Nothing says bipolar like a sizzling platter of fajitas.
It's so true.
Yeah.
So
Borderline.
true.
It's borderline. It's run for the borderline.
Run for the borderline. Bing! To the borderline. Madonna, get out of here. One of the biggest, another huge moment. I know. The biggest movies of all time, apparently, were
Think
this
of it
summer.
before it was out.
Yeah. Barbie and Oppenheimer. Barbenheimer, they called it. I mean, they hybrid these names. People were going to see it back to back. People were dressing up like Barbie at the theaters.
Oh, the girls were out.
The girls were out. The gays were out.
Yeah.
Halloween, Barbie dominated everything. It's accumulated over like $1 billion something. But it was crazy because like the strike happened right when they were doing the promo for all of these movies, and they couldn't talk about it.
Yeah.
And I mean, it still slayed the box office, but I was just kind of like, don't hate me for this. It was okay.
The movie itself.
Barbie.
Well,
You know what really pissed me off about the movie?
what?
Dua Lipa's mermaid wig.
I don't remember it.
Pull it up.
Was she in the movie?
Yes!
Dua Lipa's in Barbie? How did
Dua
I miss
Lipa's in
that?
Barbie. And
What?
Yes, Dua Lipa's mermaid wig made me,
Who was she?
She was the mermaid in the background.
Girl. What? Oh, at the beginning?
Yeah.
When they're about to fight on the beach? You saw that? Who can make out? Who knew? That looks like Rumor Willis. You could tell me that was anybody and I would believe you. You could tell me that's Katy Perry. I'd be like, yeah, there she is.
No.
It's not Dusha Lipa. That's Katy Perry and Kelly Osbourne. That's Sharon and Kelly Osbourne.
Yeah, but she was like, hey, Barbie. And I'm like, what is this wig? What is this Nicole Page Brooks nightmare?
That is Nicki Minaj's wig from Super Bass.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Have you seen Oppenheimer?
I did.
What'd you think?
Not a fan.
You don't like Atomic Bomb?
I was fascinated by the story of it because I was too lazy in school to open a history book. So I didn't know any of that.
I haven't seen it yet because it's 3 hours long.
Okay, well, let me tell you what happens.
Okay.
They test a bomb in the desert.
Credits.
Yeah.
That
sounds insensitive because it was a horrible situation, maybe, because it did bomb.
That's what we need more of. Horrible situations. Yeah.
Well,
Flowers
okay,
Moon. What is it? Flower Moon or whatever?
Emily Blunt is bad in it.
Is bad?
Yeah, she's
like
kind of bad in
terrible?
it. Well, I think
Villain.
it's also they didn't develop the story well enough. Like, because I really like Christopher Nolan, or was it the other Nolan? Anyway, one of them. And I really like what's that movie about all the dreams? Inception. I thought it was gonna be more like that, more like fun to look at, but it wasn't.
Oh,
I sound stupid.
No, you don't. I get it. You were wanting it to have like
the woman behind me was eating her popcorn too loud, and she couldn't hear herself. And then my friend was getting mad at her and told her to shut up. And then she was old.
You told the woman behind you at Oppenheimer to shut up for eating too loud?
My friend did. And then
Wow.
I apparently fell asleep, and my friend got mad at me for snoring in the movie.
Did that woman yell at you for snoring?
No, we found out later she was hard of hearing, and that's why she couldn't hear herself eating so loud.
This is the theater that I hope gets bombed. Like both of you should have been taken out immediately.
I'm not.
We went and saw
disagreeing.
Wish the other day, and Evan reclined asleep, just out.
I saw the Hunger Games Songbird of
Sure. Songbirds and Butter, whatever it's
Taints
called.
and Butts.
Yeah.
It was horrendous, and I also fell asleep. Worst movie I've ever seen.
Maybe the strike should just continue.
Yes, it should.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's get over. I'm over movies. And speaking of being over.
He's over it.
Yeah, we're over it.
Wow.
Here's some relationships that ended. Unfortunately, in 2023, we have Casey Musgraves, Cole Schaefer, Anthony Porowski. I don't know how to say his last name. Porowski?
The avocado guy?
Avocado guy, yeah.
Yeah.
And Kevin Harrington. Meryl Streep, Don Gummer, Hugh Jackman, and Deborah Lee Jackman. Joe Jonas, Sophie Turner, Britney Spears, Sam Asghari, Sofia Vergara, Joe Manganiello, Ariana Grande, Dalton Gomez, Adam Smith and Billy Porter, Christine Baumgartner, and Kevin Costner, to name a few.
Drama.
The drama. A lot of people breaking up this year.
Yeah.
And I'm sure there's going to be more
That's how it works.
before the year is over.
That's why I don't want to get into a relationship, because I know it'll just end.
That's not true.
It is, though. Don't they always just seem to kind of end? And that's going to be sad. It's like not getting a dog because you don't want it to die. But I do have a dog, and he's 9.
God.
What?
Surprise, surprise. When you find out your dog's dying. Surprise, surprise. I don't know. We also had Chris Appleton and Lucas Gage, which
I love Lucas.
I have a story.
Oh.
I covered the whole like, oh my God, Lucas Gage and Chris Appleton
I saw
broke
that
up.
you did.
Yeah. Because let's be real. If Kim's officiating anything, it's over. Like, you know what I mean?
It's
like
not a great harbinger for success.
It's not. And they only were together for like 6 months. The rumors were that Chris, who is an adult, has 2 kids.
Oh, God.
Hot as hell.
The kids are Chris.
No, Chris. Not Chris.
Well, I don't know what
Chris,
you're
I know.
The kids are grown up.
Well, they're beautiful. But they're in their
You're
20s.
into Chris.
Chris Appleton
Okay.
is hot.
Wow.
Right?
I don't know.
You've seen Chris Appleton.
I have. Yeah, sure.
Sure. But and he's British and like, you know.
Yeah.
But then Lucas Gage, you're like, okay.
But
sure.
Lucas is really sweet.
It's very sweet. However, I covered this breakup and I was like, oh my God, it only lasted a minute, everything. Guess who is following me?
Oh, no.
Lucas Gage.
He's great.
No, it's stalker behavior
No.
because
I like Lucas.
I was at CVS and Evan was picking up his pills.
Discovery.
And all of a sudden I look behind and there's Lucas Gage.
Did you say hi?
No. I was scared.
Why?
Because I know what he's going through right now.
You're a famous comedian. You're an ally to him.
But I don't know if he like saw the clip on TikTok or whatever, because I was just like, but he was, and then the lady was like, next, and he came up and they're like, name, and he's like, Lucas, last name, Gage, and I was like, and then he was picking up pills, and I was like, what are those pills? He looked kind of rough.
Maybe it was just Propecia.
I think it was like panty crickets or something.
Panty crickets? Does that mean silence in the underwear?
I don't know. There's something now. I think it was like, because the rumor was that he cheated on Chris, like would go to the like spas.
That sounds like a plant.
I don't know.
It sounded like they were open.
In 6 months?
These kids are crazy out here.
I'm like, why do you have to be open in 6 months? Like, Jesus.
These kids out here are starting it open.
I know, they are starting it open. But then I go to the gym.
Chris.
I'm getting my smoothie. I look back behind me. Lucas Gage. I'm like, what do you want from me? I'm like Jennifer Love Hewitt. I'm like, what are you waiting for?
He wants you to take a dump in a suitcase and eat his butt.
You know
Jump
what?
off a boat.
I think I'll do that next time. Who did any of these like surprise you? Because everyone's like, no. That's what I always love about like celebrity breakups, because everyone's like, we're rooting for you.
I know Hugh and Deborah Lee, and I was surprised by that. They always seem very in love. They do. I did a play with him. He's not gay.
I didn't say that. I was giving you the look, though.
No.
Okay. You don't think?
I love her. They're always so in love. I was very surprised by it. I also semi-know Marilyn Dawn, and that was surprising too. But they've been, I guess, separated for 8 years or something like that. The big one, though, I should have led with this, is this guy that Ariana Grande was married to used to live in my apartment building.
What?
I was at my tax appointment. And I gave him my address, and he was like, oh, this address, my other client lives there. And this is when they first started to get, we weren't even married yet.
Is this the SpongeBob one?
No, this is this guy she just divorced.
Okay.
Dalton Gomez.
Okay. Oh, Dalton is okay, got it.
It doesn't come across in photos. This is the hottest guy I've ever seen.
Really?
Like, this doesn't make sense. But he's so hot in person, I can't even tell you.
Really?
I would see him in the building and I would just cower.
He looks like Natalie Portman in drag.
I know. It doesn't translate. But when I tell you, he's so hot and so cool and like too cool for school. And like I would always just kind of melt and be like, oh God, don't look at me. I'm so disgusting. You're so hot.
It does not translate.
He moved out of my building and married her. And now it didn't work out. So I'm hoping he moves back into my building because now he's back in the poorhouse.
He's back in LA?
I don't know where he is, but I hope he moves
Dalton,
back
if you're listening. Meanwhile, that middle haunted child. Whew. That's the SpongeBob she's dating. Okay. Well, all breakups aside, the biggest MVP of all this year was your girl, Taylor Swift. She had the year. She's won all the awards. She's about to win even more awards. She got the football guy. She had her tour sold out everywhere. She got the movie.
Count your blessings.
But she had 2 early summer breakups to get the Eras tour started. She broke up with Matt Healy in June.
Who I love. He was on my Spotify Wrapped.
Good for you supporting. And Joe Alwyn in May.
Never heard of her.
I don't know either. I don't know anybody.
Yeah.
Matt Healy was the one that was making out with the guys in the concert, right?
Listen, he's a mess. Love his music. I was hoping for a longer relationship with them, but I'm not going to get it.
Do you think they're going to get married, Travis and Taylor?
Yeah.
You think so?
Yeah.
You think this is kind of like the back in the olden days where they'd be like, oh, the House of Kelsey and the House of Swift. They will come. I think they know that it's like, this is the deal. Like, we're going to have kids.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She already like moved into his home. It's weird.
And if Patty Stanger is the Nostradamus of our times, she predicted it. So I would.
Did she really?
Patty, yes.
Patty did?
Yeah. She thinks he's going to pop the question soon.
Well, we know. I think they're going to win the Super Bowl, and then I think he's going to propose to her after the win, and everyone's going to be like
on the field. Yeah, it's going to be too much. The world will melt.
Yeah, and I'm fine with that. Well, we actually have more predictions coming up with a future guest of mine. He's an astrologer to the stars.
Oh my God.
Kyle Thomas, astrologer.
What's your sign?
Which one?
What's your sign?
My star, Aries.
Just your straight up sign. Your gay
My
up
straight up sign is Aries, bitch.
What's your rising?
My rising is Gemini.
Okay.
And my moon is Taurus.
Okay, work.
What is yours?
The opposite of everything.
Really?
Yeah, double Scorpio Pisces moon.
Oh, wow.
I know. I have to work really hard to not be hateful.
Don't we all? But yes, Kyle will be on doing a predictions episode of 2024.
I want to know what's going to happen.
And he is going to bring it. He is fantastic. He works for like Cosmopolitan magazine, works for like, he's been on the Today Show, Access Hollywood, everything.
Work.
So yeah, and he's a good friend of mine. So I'm really excited for you guys to hear that episode as well. But what was your biggest take from this year? What?
Oh my God, I should have prepared better.
I know. I didn't mean to put you on the spot like that, but I mean, like, what do you think was like your big, like, oh shit? Or what do you want people to work better on in 2024?
I would like people to work better on being nicer to old people like me.
Thank you guys for listening to Just Say It.
I would like to be better at, this isn't resolutions, this is predictions. This is predictions. I think I would like to see Brittany, well, let's see.
You just like stopped mid-sentence.
Well, I want to say the right word.
Okay.
I'd like to see her, I don't mean this literally, clean up a little bit. I would like to see her find joy and some peace. And less, the chaos is making, I think, was it you who's on my show when we talked about when she was pulled over and it's on the cops.
And the baby's on the baby's in her lap?
No, this is when she was pulled over just like last month. And she said, I have to take a dump and it's coming out right now. That kind of chaos is not pointing us toward holistic wellness.
Right. You know, it's very interesting. That was left out of her book.
It just happened.
Oh.
It happened just the other day. She was in Calabasas and he's like, wow, it's you again. You're weaving. And she was like, I have to take a dump. It's coming out right now. God. Her excuse was,
if I ever get a lower back tattoo,
it's coming out right now.
I'm going to put a Britney Spears quote on there.
What would it be?
That phrase.
Yeah.
I'm about to take a dump. It's coming out in butterfly calligraphy.
And I would like to see Barbra Streisand come out with a rap. Or do OnlyFans. I would like to see Barbra Streisand on OnlyFans. That's my 2024 wish. And it's just her, because it's just her doing this with her tits. And she's like, I am such a perfectionist, you know, and just juggling tits. Or just like eating shrimp.
Eating shrimp?
And talking about her resentments from the 50s.
Juggling
60s.
tits and eating shrimp?
Yeah. She would make
Dream Big,
so
John.
much money.
Oh, my God. Whew, well, this has been fun. Thank you so much for being here.
Thank you.
Please come back. You are welcome anytime. Tell everyone where to follow you, all your socials, your fake fantasy nudes. Where can they follow John Hill?
My dad should
and what
die more
shows you
often.
coming up? I will have Barbra Streisand eating shrimp, juggling tits in my head for the rest of 2024.
You're welcome.
Thank you.
2024, Chicago. I'm coming to Chicago to do my show January 20th. Go to my link tree in my John Arthur Hill Instagram bio to check out where you can buy tickets. I'm coming to a city near you, probably everywhere.
Yes.
New York, I have a residency at Green Room 42 once a month, so come see that. I think that's January 18th, so come to that.
Yeah.
And then News with John Hill, Tuesdays at 8 a.m., and I'm the co-host of Andy Cohen Live Monday through Thursday with a best of episode on Friday. Sirius XM Channel 102. You got to come back on the show.
I know I need to. I love going on your show.
Now that Jeff's poached you. From me. He stole you from me.
Oh, poached. Oh, no. We'll be on it again. We'll be doing a show soon. Don't you worry. And yes.
Wait, what's your prediction?
I think mine's probably the same.
Okay,
I kind of want Brittany to. Well, Brittany. I want her to get into a she and make it home okay.
Okay.
Yeah, that's it. All right. We'll see you next time on the Just Saying podcast. Happy holidays from all of us here at Just Sayers. We'll see you next time. Bye.